All right, so I haven't really covered too much of this, but in case you didn't know, let me give you a little bit of a recap. About a week or so ago, Ricky Gervais launched a new comedy special on Netflix. And it's, finger quotes, problematic. It's up there with Dave Chappelle's The Closer. Remember how that went? Because he made some jokes, because apparently jokes are evil now. I think nobody should be off limits when it comes to comedy. And the things that people fail to understand is that they're not really doing it out of spite or hate or anything. They're doing it just to make jokes. Really, being able to joke with people is what brings people into acceptance. But instead, everyone gets all up in arms about it and goes insane. So Netflix is defending it again, saying, we're going to defend Chappelle, and they brought in Gervais, and I'm glad they're standing up for it. I still don't like some of the content on their channel, but at least Netflix hasn't bent the knee. I'm kind of surprised they haven't, but I think maybe they have learned that trying to appeal to 10% of Twitter is a mistake, and it doesn't really bring in the money. As you can see from their falling stock, it hasn't really worked out for them very well, focusing on that kind of content. And I think they're trying to do a turnaround and fix their slump. And maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. But I am enjoying the backlash and the insanity that the world has fallen into because some comedians have done what they've always done throughout history, and that's crack jokes at people. So, by the way, I watched the Ricky Gervais special. It's called SuperNature, and it is hilarious. As you would come to expect, the man himself is funny, and he doesn't care what the mob says. Like, he's doubled down on just giving them the finger every time they get upset now. And as he says, he has FU money and doesn't care if they don't like him. He's content in just doing comedy, and he has his own, I think he has his own production company. He doesn't need to bow down to anybody. Not everybody can do that, unfortunately, but it's nice that some people with the ability to do so are doing it and not caring what the system thinks. But then you have some nobody grifters like this guy, Nish Kumar. I have no idea who this guy is. He's apparently a finger quotes comedian. I highly doubt it. I would be willing to bet this guy is woke comedy, which means it's jokes like, whoa, why'd the chicken cross the road? We'll get to the other side so you could go to an activist rally. That's the kind of comedy that you see from them. It's safe. It's not edgy. It's weak. It's not funny. It's because these people have no souls. They're not funny. So he's going after Ricky Gervais, trashing him for actually being successful. And he thinks that by trashing Ricky Gervais, he'll become successful. And it doesn't really work like that. What he should do, like everybody else that doesn't like Ricky Gervais, you should just smile politely and move on. Because all you're doing when you go after people like him is you just blow up their popularity. The popularity of Ricky Gervais explodes every time he tells these people to get wrecked. Every single time he does this, his star power blows up because people like this. They're so tired of all of the nonsense, and you really get a feeling of how fed up people are every time one of these specials comes out. You see it with J.K. Rowling. A lot of people agree with J.K. Rowling. That gets ignored, though. That gets ignored. They don't talk about that. because they don't want you to know that. But this was surprising to see from the Sun, who usually have pretty awful takes. But I have to agree with Jeremy Clarkson here. If you don't like him, don't watch him. I don't understand why that's such a hard take for people to grasp. But then you have this. So, he puts out a comedy special. So what do? We go destroy a park bench. So this is some bench that Netflix put down where Gervais's show Afterlife. So they put this down. So first, by taking out the symbol of oppression, the park bench Netflix had put in the town where Gervais's show Afterlife, about a guy who's suicidal after losing his wife to cancer, takes place. So Netflix apparently put this there, or this park bench was inspired by the show. Either way, it endorses Afterlife. I've never seen Afterlife. I hear it's a good show. I should watch it. But they're so mad they go and destroy this park bench. It's like, get a life. You're so mad you go destroy a park bench. About, I haven't seen Afterlife, but it sounds like if it really dives into men's mental health, I think that's a good thing. And, losing someone and losing hope and getting it back I think that's what that show is about. That's a good message. It's a good message. But no, let's go destroy this park bench. That'll teach them. That'll show them. People are idiots. This makes you look stupid. People that do this shit, go destroy things, it automatically makes people not like you and not want to endorse your cause. It turns people off to your message because people don't like this kind of shit. When are you going to understand that? Elon Musk coming in saying, Elon Musk calls out virtue signaling critics who panned Ricky Gervais's new anti-woke Netflix stand-up special, SuperNature. Why is he doing that? Well, he's doing it because of this. Look at the Rotten Tomatoes thing and just how out of touch critics are. 14% rotten. But you go over to the audience score, it's at 92%. Once again, a divide. These elite, snobby critics in their little Eiffel Tower, drinking their Starbucks, are out of touch with the regular people. Once again, failing to realize why regular people think they're trash, because they're out of touch with regular people. Just about all of them live in California, and they think some guy that lives in Tennessee is a po-bunk idiot. But, you can't deny that. People like it, critics hate it. And it's like the story of movies now and stuff. So, I don't know. Destroying park benches. Because these people are stupid. Anyway, SuperNature is funny. Go watch it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.